Alright guys, as you can see, it's tipping it down out there. But thankfully, we're on an indoor track, but not just any indoor track. It may not be Teamsport Farnborough, but Teamsport Crawley instead. So, I'm going to be here with Benjamin, or the karting dude1234, and why don't you guys check out his video, as he will be doing a vlog and an onboard camera on the track as well. So I'll see you guys later on the track. Bye! So as we're called to the pits because our karts finally came in after waiting a bit, I'm going into the pits and going to the kart number 5. Just waiting a bit as the driver gets out as he finishes up the session, putting the seat booster in because I won't be able to fit. And yeah, I'm all ready, just talking to Benjamin for a bit, just a short little chat just before we go, and also just the normal standard brake tests. And there's one thing I really like to say as we're coming out of the pits, that these karts are really nice, and I think the steering wheel is really nice as well, as they're really grippy, and the rubber is very grippy again. And yeah, this is an amazing track, so I'll let you guys have a look at it for a bit. So yeah, and I'll talk about it later. Now with the yellows about to disappear, we're going to a controlled stop. Not a green light, a controlled stop, which is a red light. And Benjamin just appeared right next to me and didn't hit into me, which is good. So now it's the green lights, and away we go. Now we're coming up to the part where I love the most, and this track you'll see later. It's just like a roller coaster, and oh, I nearly get squished by some drivers being quite slow in some of the corners, and oh, so much bumping. This is absolute carnage, and going down that part, which is actually my favorite part because of how steep it is. Like, it's so steep. I mean, like, it may not look that steep from the video, but once you're really there, it's so steep, and it's like it makes your stomach go up, if you know what I mean, like a roller coaster. So accidentally bumping. There's my dad in front of me. So as I overtake him, we're coming up to the start finish line, I think, over here, just after this corner. Yep, there it is. So coming round again, we're going up this hill, and a cadet got stuck, I think because he didn't accelerate enough going up, but that's all fine because the marshals who are there to help will help him. So as you can see over there to your right, but now he's disappeared. So yeah. Now that it's a clear track, I can try and get some of my time, but it still shows that I'm not very used to it since I've never been here, but I will try my best to try and adapt to this track. And just overshooting it way too much and going too wide just opens a gap for Benjamin to get through. And again, he's an amazing driver. He just overtakes me, and he's a very good driver. Just in general, just have to say about that. Like he can, I'm really trying to do what he's doing in the corners. It's just he's so good, and like he's so good at taking them compared to me right now. As you can see, he's flying away. Like honestly, can't believe it. That's that much of a gap. It's almost like 2 seconds or more than a second. So yeah, and oh, nearly crashed into that guy. At least, hopefully I didn't. Otherwise, that would have been a big impact. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. It's now a yellow light. I'm not sure what happened, but hopefully that driver's okay. And as you can see, Benjamin's just giving me a thumbs up. Hopefully a thumbs up to show that I was okay on the track. So yeah. Now it's the green lights, and as you can see, I'm bouncing the kart, just trying to get as much speed as I can from the start as possible. Now coming up to the start finish line, we get into some traffic with the cadets, and oh, he just clipped that cadet, but he's alright. As you can see, he was checking on him, so I think he was alright. So now we're coming up to this cadet, and I tried to squeeze in, but my car is way too big, and I'm sorry for trying to do that. So now it's another yellow light, and we've completely stopped. So I just cut it here, guys, so that it won't bore you guys just waiting there. So yeah, now it's the green lights. We're starting off quite well, but Benjamin's obviously got a greater lead, and I think I just I keep like, I can never get that corner right, if you know what I mean, because like I never, like, how do I say this, I keep overshooting it. So yeah, now some traffic again, going down the inside, and oh, the cadet just, I can't blame him, he didn't see me as it was a blind spot. We don't have mirrors on these karts. So yeah, now we're gonna come up to a yellow light, so I'm just gonna fast forward this for you guys so you don't have to wait all that time, as it does get a bit boring just driving around, not seeing much or any action, or not going that fast. So I'm just trying to catch up to Benjamin so I could get less of a gap than to him. So yeah. see it's green, but again, it's gonna come to a yellow light, and oh, just sorry cadet, I accidentally overtook you as I did not see your yellow light. And yeah, now going down the ramp again, very steep, like I said earlier, almost like a roller coaster. It just doesn't look like it from the camera, but again, it's a really steep, really steep corkscrew that goes downwards. It's more of a spiral to me as you go down, like around 2 floors. So yeah, I'll let you guys watch the rest of this session. And oh wait, I can't say that. Sorry, it's the end of the session. So now we're coming down to the pits, and I'm like, can't believe they're in the session already. And now going way too slow. I am stuck. I'm completely stuck. Just trying to bounce the cart to get it up, and I'm completely stuck on the ramp. I can't move. So I'm waving my hand, waiting for the asking the master to help me, but he just told me to go back, and I think that was a good idea. Just practicing my reversing skills as well, so that I can get up the ramp. So yeah, now we're going into the pits. So now it's the start of the second session, and now that Benjamin's given me some tips and I've learned more of the track, I can start doing my laps and see if I can get a faster time than I did in my first session. So yeah, and yeah. Also guys, I'm just gonna fast forward this part right now so that it's gonna skip the yellow lights as it was quite long. So now I'm gonna let you watch the rest of the video. yellows turn to a red, Benjamin tells me to come up as I'm quite near to him to tell me that that he's gonna let me pass, so that he'll see how I do, which is actually quite nice, and after the race give me some tips on how to you know, fix my parts on the track. So yeah, thanks for letting me through just to see how I do, Benjamin. So yeah. So guys, now that's the end of the session. I'd like to say for you guys to come down to Teamsport Crawley to try out this track if you really enjoyed this video. And yeah, it's a really fun track. I suggest you do it. And also thanks to karting dude1234 or Benjamin for coming along and having a session with me. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.